Welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we will look into the questions from the chapter called Quadratic Equations. Hello friends, may I request you to please click on the subscribe button below this video. The given question is, find the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equation. If the real roots exist, find them. And the quadratic equation is 2x to the power 2 minus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0. So guys, this is again one of the very straightforward question. We are going to find out the nature of the roots, and then we will see if the nature of the root exists, then we are going to find out the roots. Now the given question, just I am putting down the question here. The given question is 2x to the power 2 minus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0. So in order to find out the nature of the roots, we are going to find out the determinant. Before that, let's see. 2x to the power 2 minus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0. This equation is of the form ax to the power 2 plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So from here we can find out, because any of the quadratic equations should always be of the form ax to the power 2 plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So from this I could write here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 6, and c is equal to 3. Hope guys you got it. How we got? You could see that here ax to the power 2 x is nothing but, here we could see 2x to the power 2. Similarly, here bx is nothing but 6x and c is nothing but 3. So from that only I am able to derive a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 6, and c is equal to 3. Now let us find out the determinant. So we very well know that determinant is given by b square minus 4ac. So that's what, let us find out b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac is equal to b, here b is minus 6. So minus 6 square minus 4 into a here is 2, and c value is here 3. Or I can write b square minus 4ac is equal to 6 6 are 36 minus 4 2 is 8, 8 3 is 24. Or b square minus 4ac is equal to 12. So guys, we got the value of the determinant is 12. Now let's see what happens when the determinant value is 12. So we very well know that if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then we will get two different values of x. We will get two different values of x. Similarly, if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, we will get same values of x. Two same values of x we will get. Okay. Similarly, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, we will not get any values of x. We will not get any values of x. Guys, I believe it is pretty clear. When b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, we will get two different values of x. When b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, we will get two same values of x. When b square minus 4ac is less than 0, we will not get any values of x. Now here you could see that in our equation we got the determinant, or b square minus 4ac is equal to 12. So it falls in the first categories. B square minus 4ac is greater than 0, because b square minus 4ac is equal to 12 means it is greater than 0. So when it is greater than 0, then we will get two different values of x. Now let us solve this quadratic equation and find out the two real roots or the two different values of x. Guys, in order to solve this quadratic equation, I am going to use the quadratic formula method. You people can use any other method that you people are comfortable. I'm comfortable with quadratic formula, so I will use that method. So whenever you want, or whatever the method you want, you people can use that method and can solve this question. So quadratic formula method is given by x is equal to minus b plus or minus root over of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So guys, we have all those things that are required. I'm going to replace those things here. Here x is equal to minus b, and the value of minus b or the value of b here in this case is, we got the value of b as minus 6. So I will write minus 6, then plus or minus root over of b square minus 4ac. We got the value of b square minus 4ac as 12. So I'm taking that one is root over of 12, and then 2 into a. The value of a here is 2. So just I'm going to multiply with 2. Now let us solve this one. You will see what we are getting. Now I can write, or x is equal to minus into minus 6, it becomes plus 6, plus or minus root over of 12 upon 4. So this is what I got the quadratic equation as x is equal to 6 plus or minus root over of 12 upon 4. Now I can write, or x is equal to 6 plus root over of 12 upon 4, and the other one is x is equal to 6 minus root over of 12 upon 4. So these are the two equations, or these are the two parts that I can make out from the above equation. Now I can write, or x is equal to 6 plus root over of 12 upon 4. Now you could see like 6 plus this 12. 12 is nothing but 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12 upon 4. And similarly I can write x is equal to 6 minus 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12 upon 4. Or I can write x is equal to 6 plus root 2 into root 2 is 2, so that means it became 2 root 3 plus 4. And similarly here x is equal to 6 plus 2 root 3 upon 4. Guys, we could see that we are able to find out, or we are we're gradually able to solve this equation, and you could see that what we are getting. Or I can write x is equal to, I can take 2 as a common, 2 3s are 6 plus root 3 upon 4. Similarly here x is equal to, taking 2 as a common, because 6 plus 2 root 2, we are left out with 3 plus root 3 upon 4. Now guys, these 2 and this 2 I can write this one as 2, this 2 and this 4 I can write this one as 2. So, or I can write x is equal to 3 plus root 3 by 2, and the other one is x is equal to 3. Guys, here is a little thing. Here is a little thing that I could see. I saw that I did a little mistake here. So here actually it should be minus. So I can write 6 minus 2 root 3, and similarly it will become 3 minus root 3. Now after solving this, you could see that one equation we got x is equal to 3 plus root 3 by 2, and the other one we are going to get 3 minus root 3 by 2. These are the two equations that we got. Hope guys you understood this calculation, because these are the two different equations that we got. One is 3 plus root 3 upon 2, and the other one is x is equal to 3 minus root 3 upon 2. Hope guys you understood this calculation or this process. This is very simple and very straightforward one. But still, if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me in the comment section of this video. Definitely I will get back to you once I see your comments. Guys, if you really like my videos, please subscribe. If you really like my videos, I would request you to kindly subscribe and also let your friends know. This will motivate me to create similar videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.